Always there for Dargan Quest. Oh, I forgot. I had it muted because I was grinding earlier, so hold on. The game's muted. This will only take a second to fix. Hold on, the controller is not being detected for some reason. Oh, I see what happened. Today, it's just the last hour and a half has been nothing but technical difficulties. Restart this. Gaming with Peppers, how you doing? Welcome on in. Oh no, Dicel girl's here. She's like, I've been waiting for you to go live, CJ. That didn't sound creepy, did it? I watch enough anime. There we go, we're good. I did a little bit of off-stream grinding earlier before we went live tonight. How you doing, Gaming with Peppers? First time Cheddar. Technical to stop being difficult. Well, I don't have to call my internet provider because that's a journey on its own. I got one level. Got some experience points. I'm almost tempted to go back. We're only halfway there to 3,000. I think I'm gonna do that. But let me go check out these treasure chests and these NPCs and stuff before. What can Alf be Prince before he lived in adventure? He's stuck in the castle vault. I wonder why. San Antonio was a town located close to the Mystic Isle in Lord Devon's castle. It was the first original Lord Devon's continuance of dominance. So they're kind of copying what happened to the town of Gwaine, where you get the armor at. I think it's destroyed. Came on though late. Yeah, I didn't know what time I was going to start tonight. Sorry, Rado. Well, late for you. You should be just getting up now, right? I joke. Do you joke? I don't know. Oh, so see, we never went in here earlier. Remember when in the first stream I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to search this one square and see if there's anything there. Oh, look, there's something there. There's your hint right here. I was fishing the tip of the peninsula to the east when I saw something on the ground. I was about to pick it up when I saw a monster and it ran. I think we're going to get to 3,000 gold real quick. There's a creature known as a guardian. The guardian is a strength of your town. However, it's rumored that a weakness to have magic medallion. Ah. The last news of our prince is able to reach the holy continent. Its whereabouts after remains a mystery. Let's be careful here. We know what these things do. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I also learned outside as well, while during the off-stream grinding. There's a secret. What's in here? The scrolls. Red gun. To be a holder of these scrolls, hark to the tellings of a dying race. The wizards of faith, knowledge have been unable to defend the increasing power and force of the vile Prince Devon. Our only prayer for survival is that our sacred relics and possessions do not fall in the hands of evil. Thus, we have scattered our most prized relics, the sacred stones, across the lands, in hope that one day one shall collect these symbols of peace and prosperity and defeat the one that seeks to spread nothing but evil tidings to a whole world. Thus, we have entrusted 2 stones to human monarchs, and the final one to a colleague who have promised to secure them from Prince Devon. Journey stones become possession that only pure-hearted seek out, which shall provide thy worth. Brave soul, journey 12 leagues to south, 12 leagues to east. The holy Mecca describe it all that only pure and faithful shall find. I feel like from the holy Mecca, the holy continent they were talking about earlier, I'll take a screenshot of that because I'm probably gonna need to remember that. Project X Zone, they were playing it on a modded DS. Nice. Not with Insomnia? Oh, I'm sorry. Namco X Capcom, I believe it was called. Oh. Japan always gets all the good things. Oh, we get to keep the scrolls. Cool, so we can re-look at it again. Ow. Oh. That gives a little hint of what our objectives are. One of them behind the castle. God, I remember that in, Nope. Okay. Yeah, one thing left to do. Let's check out these locked doors real quick. I'm sure it's just cheap-ass booty. Why would I open it? Oh, that's where the prince is at, but he's not here. So let's go in here. Yeah, I'm gonna steal because I'm a bad boy. And all the ladies in high school, CJ, you bad boy. Alright, found some useful treasure. Calm down, ladies. That's right, that includes you too, Diesel Goyle. Good. Audible gasp, me? Yes, you. Alright, get the cheese hill. I am calm! That'd be actually a cool redeem. You know what? We're only 22,000 away. Let's go grind some money. Might as well get the full plate and just go in full cocked, right? Gaming with peppers. Are you familiar with Dragon Warrior?
Is it? Why don't we step outside and settle this like men?
We are outside.
Then why don't we step inside and settle this like women?
Well, I hope you're able to get some sleep when you're able to, Rado. Sorry you couldn't sleep. Yeah, like I said, today was going to be a bonus stream. I just didn't know what time I was starting. I was going to start about 35 minutes ago, and that's when I had technical problems. Oh, well, you caught some people doing mud wrestling at your security job? Wouldn't mind watching a couple of mud wrestling. It's always entertainment. And very moist. Like the home front situation? Home front? You mean a home front situation? No, that's fine. I'm sorry, man. This Sunday we do go back on our ordinary time. Oh, Homefront. Oh, yeah. I played that. That game was short as hell. I think it was one of the shortest games I ever played in my life, honestly. Almost as short as, Nuki that we played on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? No, it was Tuesday? Monday or Tuesday? No, it was Tuesday, that's right. 5 hours. Good game, just asinine short. Kind of like what today modern Call of Duty games are like now. modern Call of Duties is like friends with benefits. You hit it and quit it and walk away. For the campaign, at least. Oh, don't cast sleep. Now for a movie night, I'm going to probably play this on the background when we're watching the movie. So I can just get some off-stream grinding. Just get some levels. Pass the time while watching a movie with a couple people. As far as I know, we're doing a movie night this, Yeah, we need to get 3,000 gold. We're at 1,700. This won't take long. Unless we get a crap ton of warlocks that just want to put us sleep in our endeavor. Got me, did some grocery shopping today. I got me some Papa Puff Stewart Lemon Soft Candy. Get those strawberry ones or cherry one peppermint things, but yellow. It ain't bad. Very soft. Only $1.25. I'm cheap. Not bad for some no-name brand candy I never heard of. I think we can fight a little more tougher enemy. Not the Warlock. Get out of my jar. I hate you. Do not like the Warlock. Warlocks are nasty in this one. We've almost wiped a few times. Something from Sleep. What? Yeah, this will probably be the only stream that we're gonna have an unusual time. Like next week when I take my last 2 vacation days, it won't be an oddball time. Probably have this game knocked out by next week. I mean, Dragon Warrior was never known to be a long game. I think I looked at the walkthrough guide and actually said they recommend you being, a Panther. $2,000. Almost 2,100. Oh. Panther does some decent damage. Lots of panthers in this area. Panthers, oh my! Did not know Diesel Girl was into mud wrestling. Ah, there's that cave. We're not going here yet. We don't need to. Just figure I'd just go in there for science. Yeah, we'll easily get 3,000 gold. This will take me less than 5 minutes. Am I? So many panthers. Oh my gosh. Oh, a gold mod! You drop gold! Holy crap, they drop a crap ton. Can I have one more of those, please?
Also, aren't you supposed to remove my gloves to take my fingerprints?
No, fine. Wait, what?
Do I gotta do you guys' job for you too?
Yes. Yeah, I'm off tonight.
Yeah, my freaking brain's
I'm on a vacation day. Chaotic. Alright, we almost got 3,000. Let's go back.
Okay.
I'm stupid right now. Pick a number. One
Oh, hi, Chaotic. I know. Oh, hi. Dipsy's always here, though.
Alright.
He just lurks in the stream. He never closes the window. He's like, "Oh, wait, I gotta spread the love over to CJ. One second. I assure you, I'm not worth talking about. Well, you know, hey. There you go. What? Oh, well, jeez. I mean delete your mess. I meant to delete the pen. My bad, Chaotic. You control me for the rest of the night for that fuck up. But I'll behave once in my life. Yeah, I didn't mean to delete the message. That's my bad. No. No. I was gonna make a joke, but I'll behave for once in my life. Just once? Wow, so every other time you were just misbehaving, we just didn't know. Oh, okay. That's our Dipsy, our fellow resident monk of Twitch. I'm off by 3 gold. A travesty. Alright, gotta go kill one more bad guy. Maybe. Sure. No, I haven't seen it yet. May not know you super personally yet, but I know a tomboy yes, like, behaved is not in the vocab. Hardly. Alright, we got our money. Let's go. That was a good burger. Let's get our full plate. Oh, yeah. Blew my load on that. We're broke again. That's okay. Oh, we don't have return. Not yet. That's okay. We can walk back. We can do the casual walk back. It should be okay. Thanks for the shouty. I honestly was going to stream earlier, but since Miss Sorrel decided to stream Luffy today and finish it off, I had to watch her finish it. Otherwise, we probably would have started several hours ago. So, if you want to blame anyone, you can blame her. But hey, got to see the end to a wonderful game. And that's like one of my favorite RPG games of all time, so I couldn't say no to that. She's the first streamer I think I've seen stream that game. I mean, this is a fan-made game, Chaotic, so, but it is based upon Dragon Warrior. It's still kind of an indie game. Does that mean you hate this? I'm just curious. So our next destination, we need to go back to Incas and just explore that tomb. I think. Oh, I gotta go check out one of the things. Okay. Hold on. Actually, gotta go back to the castle. We need to go around this corner. And I didn't go to the. I went to the west east. What's over to the west? Ah, this looks suspicious. Ah, hello. I know how to enter the ancient tomb Uncas built over. This is well hidden. Thou must search between the gray lines between the two trees. Alright. We know what to do. Let's go do our cheese recovery. Get our MP back. And then we can start heading to Incas. Or Uncas. Or Uncles. I don't know. .803. I would tell you how my week is going, Christian Cool, but that's all you ever say, and then you immediately go live on your channel, so... As far as I know, you're just self-promoting over here, man. If you say more than just that, I might answer your question. Oh, you dodged and you ran? What a butthead. The hell is that? A dancing pickle? Or a cucumber? It's a dancing pickle. Wow, someone likes pickles. You You and Lake Guts have something in common. Well, most pickles are. I don't care for the sweet ones. What's it called? Sweet bread and butter. That's what they're called. Too strong for me. But I like any of that kind of pickle. Except for those really small chipped ones. Well, I'll buy them in a store, but I won't buy them myself or get them in a restaurant. They usually are kind of crappy. You taking notes, Lightning Edge? Well, this was made in RPG Maker. You can help you take notes. This is the last remaining structure of the tomb this town was built over. Enjoy our historical ruins. My inner geek is very happy. What? That's not in a Dragon Warrior game. Kind of in the middle, depending on the place. Usually crispy, but not burnt. I usually tell them crispy so it doesn't become chewy. Or it just tastes like rubber. I don't understand the fascination with the past. It's not like anything worthwhile to find here. Girl, you just don't appreciate a good history lesson. The two graves in the middle of the graves of the king and queen. They had many treasures in possession. I wonder what happened to them. As a mirror, does it feel like there should be more gravestones somewhere? These ruins are fascinating. I'm quite impressed. Hi, William. He said search between the two trees. There it is. Soich. Dallas found a secret stairway. Now we're going crypt hunting. I know we have to find a stone here. Hi, honey. Hello, William. Hello. Huh? You love chewy? Well, good for you. I like crispy. We're in the middle. Usually in the middle. Crispy! These little girls like grabbing a fork and knife like a little kid. Crispy! Crispy! Whoa, kitty! You're landing on my controller. I will fully explore this by myself first, but I do got maps pulled up if I need to use them. Well, you know what? Lightning is just... Oh, God, not these guys. They're just nothing but troublemakers. I hate warlocks. They are the worst in this game. They like to spam sleep. Now I'm happy we got that upgrade. Get in. I'm not craving nothing. I had a huge cheeseburger earlier. It was good. Give me. How old are we? What you want, kitty? Nodes my bacon. What? Knows my bacon. How old are we? Well, I know how old you are, but you're certainly not acting like it. Unless you just act like that in general. Right now, I'm thinking that Diesel girl plays tug of war with her kid, her son. No, you give me. No, you give me. No, you give me. Uh-huh. A hobgoblin. That's new. Go ahead and waste that stop spell. Nerf gunfights? Jeez, please. Diesel girl. Diesel girl, the sun. Fighting back and forth. And everybody else in the background are just like shaking their head. We used to have epic Nerf gunfights. Jeez. Now this is probably a slight assumption, but I'm just imagining the whole family, like you, your son, your husband, and anybody else are just like, just going to war constantly with Nerf guns. That's funny, but at the same time, it's just like, oh, I didn't even do that twice. That's just like, what the fudge? I don't know if I'm going the right way. Oh, that's a dead freaking end. Okay, good to know. You're not? Oh, I thought you were. Well, at a technical stance, you could be considered married because, hey, you have a kid. There's always that logic, but no, whatever you do is going to affect the kid, no matter how old they are. So, in a sense, it is a marriage in its own right. Well, sorry for assuming. You said you had a kid. It's usually easy to assume, oh, the person's married. Did you say what the fudge? I did. I like fudge. I like to censor myself occasionally, chaotic. And I know some people that aren't technically married, but, not in a legal sense, but they have a kid for 15 plus years. Heck, my parents, my mom and my stepdad, they technically weren't married until my sister was about 20. And they only did it because they had to do it for legal reasons. They were still technically married, but, just not there's no legal document saying so. Occasionally, yeah, occasionally I do censor myself. Would you rather just curse or be a Sailor Sue and just curse like crazy? Oh, Revenant, that's new. I still think Radiant does not last long enough in this fan remake. Oh. Oh, you worth 100. Sailor suit. Yeah, person who curses a lot. Stairs. Oh, okay. I think a Hoblins isn't as threatening as a Warlock. Hi, hee 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 hee. That's mature. How you doing, Onio? My mother's middle name was Sue. Sure, okay, Chaotic. I knew you were happy. CJ the boy named Sue. Yep. You got me. Okay, let's go. Oh, dang, there's a kitty cat down here. I have a feeling we're gonna have to item spam this area. Oh god, wyverns. You guys are never a good a time. Hey, Eric! How was your stream of Landstalker? Well...
Will you marry me, idiot?
What?
I take silence as yes.
Would I marry you? I don't know you that well enough yet.
I don't know if y'all heard that.
Oh, we heard it.
Like, bro, that's not how consent works.
Actually, Eric, this is not,
Now we get to pick. We're going right to this.
this is not the original Dragon Warrior, though. This is a
Back to
fan
it.
remake.
This
Of,
clear soup comes from the French for to boil. Oh, I don't know. It's called.
Yes, Adorkable.
What is Campbell's?
I found, well, this was the community challenge that finally filled up. A few years ago, when I was working on my second game project, I was looking for like ideas and resources and stuff, and I came across this fan-made, it's a fan-made remake of Dragon Warrior, which you can download for free. There's their website right there. You can check it out, which is called Dragon Warrior Classic, which was made in RPG Maker, the same engine that you played Destiny Wizard 1 and 2 on. It's very well done. I'll pin it up there so you can go check it out. But that's what but since it's not a stream category, I'm like, you know what? I'll pick Dragon Warrior, since that's what they call it. You can tell just by looking at the menus. The same menu system my first game used. The same fighting system. You don't have defend in the original Dragon Warrior. You don't recognize these monsters. So far, yes, I'm enjoying it. It's a solid remake. And I didn't have to do anything fancy like what you had to do. It saw it. It's playing a full screen. I didn't have to make any weird adjustments. It's on OBS, which I'm grateful for. It's a solid remake so far. I think my only nitpick so far is I don't think the Radiant spell lasts long enough. And if we do get stuck, the developer has made a complete walkthrough from start to finish in case I need to use it. So they got the text right, the music, they composed their own music, and you've got, you can tell this is completely different with the item menu and stuff and status. And of course, the equip system's the same thing as RPG Maker right there. They even made a sequel to this, which I may have to make as a community challenge someday. May have to. I just don't think Radiant lasts long enough. Makes notes. Well, you gotta play the original. Okay, you're trying to make. I see what you're doing there. You're misbehaving again. I just don't feel like it lasts long enough. It lasts, I think, maybe half the time Radiant normally lasts. Also take notes. What about whatever, Chaotic? You're the crazy cat guy. Speaking of Onio. One second, I gotta find it. There it is. She's no longer dorkable until we binge something. Onio. Hey. When we watching? Huh? When we watching? Looks shiny, yes. So when we watching? Oh no. Hold on, Braid. It's an RGB raid. Sometime, alright. I'll ask you sometimes when we watch Back to the Future. We gotta watch it. You've never seen it, and I just... Like, what? You've never seen Back to the Future? Like, that's a travesty right there. Hello, RGB. How's Bug Fables? Ba-da-da-da.
Yay.
Well, you'll...
No, give me that shield, man.
Oh, best Zelda? I don't know. Wind Waker's my favorite, but it is top tier. I know RGB's working on getting his DS mod, or is it your DS or is your 3DS you're modding? Kind of lost right now, but I'll figure out where to go. Well, don't forget, there's always a walkthrough online if you get that stuck. So, when you get your 3DS modded, please tell me you have Link Between Worlds. I would love to see someone stream that. That's like the sequel to Chaotix game right there. Do you have a Link Between Worlds? Please tell me you have that game. God, I hope you have that game. I love that game. That was a really fun one. So I loved it so much. I actually did it deathless and didn't die once. The game wasn't that hard. Fun freaking game. And it's supposed to be this. Yeah, but I've got to about the middle of it. But I was planning on shooting. So heck yeah, hell yeah! I look forward to that. Well, I'm hoping you're enjoying Bug Fables. Online Eric, he's about to play a really great game. When he's done with that, he's gonna give the Incredible Crash Dummies a shot. I know. Yeah, be quiet, Chaotic. Go to bed. Well, thank you very much, RGB, for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope your game went very well. I'm off work tonight, so normally, yeah, I would be like laying down the law over on RGB's stream and a few other streams, but I'm off work tonight. I'm taking a vacation day, so I'm just like, why not? I even said I was going to do a bonus stream tonight. I just didn't know what time I was doing it. Used to watch the crowd. Oh, that was a show too, wasn't it? Maybe they played some Project X. Well, I hope the mod goes successful, because I know that it's always risky modding one of those things. I almost thought about modding mine, but I'm just like, at the same time, just like, I'm scared. Used to watch it too. You watched that, but you never watched Back to the Future? or let alone heard of it, Onio, should put you in the timeout corner. I think every couple of days I'll be Onio when we watching. Unless you message me first. Anytime a raid comes on in here, RGB, you get to pick it. Yo, hey, what would you like? Something from the funnies or something from the fact book? Okay, alright, don't take away my pin message. Oh my god, core memory unlocked. What would you like? Something from the funnies or something from the fact books? Oh, I'm not going to put her in timeout. Yes, I've seen these. How much was this? Oh my god, $200. I hope you get it working, though. Oh, you want fun? Is this revenge against me? Is this revenge against me because we do puns over there? But you love the puns. Oop. Pick a book, my friend. 1, 2, or 3. I love you, Diesel Girl. You didn't say her name right. It's Diesel Girl _ 007. So are you doing it yourself, or are you sending in the console, the $200 one? Pick a page 1 through 169. Sending it in? That's probably the smarter thing to do. I'd rather spend the extra money to let them do it. Crazy price. Probably I modded a 3DS to catch up to a year or so ago. I love it. Oh man, I don't think I've seen you ever stream any DS games online, Eric. Maybe it was before I met you. Utah isn't that far. No, it's not. Pick a page 1 through 169, my good friend. I asked Jane how to quit smoking. You help me kick my plants in addiction. There's a game called that, How to Quit Smoking. Okay, here we go. I saw a rye loaf in an enclosure at the zoo. I saw a rye loaf in an enclosure at the zoo. It had a sign, bred in captivity. That's terrible, man. So what we're playing here, RGB, it's a community challenge. If you look down below in the community challenge, this was a community challenge that filled up a few days ago. When I was working on my second game project about a few years ago, and you can check out that link up there, someone made their own version of Dragon Warrior from the original NES. It's called Dragon Warrior Classic. It was made with RPG Maker. So that's what we're playing. It's not an exact, it's a completely different game, but it's based upon Dragon Warrior, and that's what we're playing. So, yep, it's basically based on that. Are you sure it wasn't in bread? Oh my gosh. Okay, don't you, oh, see, yeah, you can start throwing puns up here. It's gonna be every 2 puns you get a raid, not just 1. I just saying. I don't know if I'm going the right way or not. All these twists. I think we're going the right way. I think. I think that's the booty we need. The green stone. Yep, there's 2 of them. We need 1 more stone. The game told us we need 3 stones. But since we don't have a stream category for Dragon Warrior Classic, because it's a fan-made game, I was like, I'll pick Dragon Warrior, and people come on in here, what are you playing? I'm like, and maybe get the word out about this game. It's not bad. It's a very solid remake. 2 green stones? Nah, we have a green stone and a red stone, so how do you do that? Thank you, Online Eric, for your contribution to the pain. You know, I thought Online Eric was a sweetie, but I had to change my mind now. You love Amagon. Did you beat that game? I know Mep was playing it. We have 2 stones in a dream. That still doesn't. That sounds painful, like kidney stones. You ever had one of those? That's no good. I'm not good enough to beat it. Oh, don't ever say that. You're a great gamer. I never beaten it myself. Oh, wow. I remember my dad having kidney stone one time. He cried like a little baby. I remember that vividly when I was 6 years old. Also, oh, they hurt. Yeah. Make sure you hydrate. You don't hold down your winky dink, and make sure you go to the bathroom. Your body needs to go to the bathroom. So if we go up to where this northern area was, 2 of the 3 areas should be lit up now. Well, make sure you hydrate. We all have winky dinks. We just winky dink in a different way. Hi, William. That's just my silly way of saying I get a good bathroom. I could say water closet. Would you prefer that? Oh, hi, buddy. Hi, William. There's like new foes, new enemies, different musics. But it's like very close to the real Dragon Warrior. It's actually very well done in how they made this. So now, yep, we got 2 of the stones. So that's what these are colored up for. So we need one more before we can come here. He's gonna kick us out, of course. Alright, I'm gonna look to see where we have to do next. Because I'm not sure where we're supposed to go. Well, first things first, we gotta get back to, the castle first. I'm not gonna waste a wing doing that, though. We need precious experience points. Takes notes. What is it you? Are you a reporter now? Should I make you my secretary, Diesel Girl? Because you're taking a lot of notes over there. Hey, I'm not a lab rat. You're not allowed to try to study me. I'm a rebel. You'll never get to know me. Ah! How far did you get in Amagon Online there? I mean, you beat Donkey Kong 64. That was a tough endeavor. Beat Dawn of Mana. That was another tough game. Thank you for bringing your awesome community over here. Oh, I went the wrong way. Dang nabbit. Really? You clipped that? That's gonna be taken out of context. You realize I'm probably gonna delete that clip, right? It's gonna be taken out of context. Now she's gonna start saying in front of her friends, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go winky dink. If you start talking like me, you know I'm infectious. Yeah, I better watch out. Onio might start trying to copy me. And Sorrel will start calling you out saying, oh, are you copying CJ? That's not original. No delete is funny. It's not even a sentence. I'll never copy you. You probably already do. You probably already do. Look, using that emote, that just shows denial. You infected me. It's not my fault. That's a good thing, right? You infected me, eh? Ergo, infected, copy, tomato, tomato. It's the same thing, and you know it. You know what they say, denial is the first step to acceptance. It's also a river. Whim? Back? No, W-H-I-M, whim. You know, on a whim, you know, spelling. You know, Onio keeps saying W-Y-M, which is whim. I don't know why she keeps doing things on a whim. She says, whim! Do our cheese heal. Why we got 800 gold out of that? Nice bad. Oh my god. Unio Bloomer, sage advice. If it's too gooky to be thrilled, it's probably a cat. It's probably a cap. Oh shit. I almost read it as a trap. Onio's very innocent like an anime character. Yeah, see, the save system's also different. It's a bummer. I'm amazed they didn't add that sound. Da, 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 da. I'm sad they didn't add that sound effect in there. Oh! Tribbles. Not trill, tribbles. Talking about tribbles. Onio's never seen Star Trek before, which is very sad because she says she's a nerd. Tribbles. Tribbles. Look it up. Not Weevils. Tribbles. Troubles with Tribbles. Yep, that's the name of the episode. Okay. Where am I supposed to go next? Travel back to Sagmore, the rest to eat. Okay. Holy Continent. Warning, don't let curiosity at the best. Go through a short cave and you'll be on the Holy Continent. Okay, that's where you gotta go next. The little furballs that reproduce at an amazing alarm rate. They have like they do the snoo like jackrabbits. Good episode too. Trouble with Tribbles. Oh, I wanted to say something silly like Snooze. I didn't want to say, well, they go to Bone Town. I swear to God, my English teacher's gonna haunt me to one of these days. Probably the way you talk. Yeah, gimme goo. But I'm young at heart. I'm young at heart. Calm down, ladies. Calm down, guys and girls. Oh no, he's sending newts. Hold on.
That wasn't all like this. Could have been better. But it was okay. It was a-okay. Alright. Ooh. Oh, the wrong one. Thank you.
I was harassing Newt earlier before I went live.
Oh, shit.
It's fun to harass.
I forgot the ice.
I forgot my water.
I gotta play that game someday. I want to play the first God of War. I need to play it, the new one. You know, I'm gonna give you another shout out because you are such a funny guy.
Because there's two kinds of like stretch balls. Like the ones that are like, they're kind of like plasticky that you squish. They just kind of like a dodgeball. Like the, you know what I'm talking about, like, right?
Yeah.
They're like sort of like foamy-ish, but like hard. And there's also like the ones that swell that look like they're like slime got liquid in it.
I personally like the one with the liquid in it because I like the squirting noises.
Like the squirt? Okay. I see how it is.
She walked into that one. Oh, Newt's here. So, hey, Onio. Do you know Newt's favorite redeem over here is? He absolutely likes this one.
That was lit.
How you doing, Newt? How was Bloodborne? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. CJ, stop it. No, you stop it. Hey, that's Newt's clip, not my fault. Yeah, Newt is going through all the Dark Souls trilogy game. He's got Bloodborne 2 to do, and I think Dark Souls 3, and then he's all caught up. God of War's a good... Yeah, I played the first God of War, the original one for PS2. Challenging game. That game brings on the rage here and there. It's a tough game. Newt was dying as usual. When isn't he? When is he not blaming the circle button? You need to get a t-shirt and market it. I press circle. Is Sakura part of that? Part of the... Oh, because from software, basically. That's why. Elden Ring... Oh. I'll hang out. I'll hang out with you and give you a hard time, but I don't care for Elden Ring. I've seen it done to death. Yes, he was pressing circle legitimately. Well, anytime a raid comes on in here, that person gets to pick. What would you like? Something from the funnies or something from the fact book? And I'm going to play the raid video real quick while I go grab a quick snack to thank RGB and Nudie Pootie giving a raid. Told you, it's just a DST thing. You know, it could be just a skill issue thing. I don't know. Fact? Okay, cool. He wants us to broaden our minds and educate us, particularly mostly Onio and Diesel Girl. But you know what? Education nonetheless. What would you like? What would you like? Something from the 555, the extraordinary, or the useless? And since today's my vacation day, I'm taking the day off, I decided to wear a little tropical shirt. How do I look? Onio's a lost cause. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll save her. It all begins by watching this. We will save Onio. We'll find out when you play Dark Souls. Yeah, it's going to be a community challenge. Trust me. I've already added it. If you go to my site, it's going to be up there. Oh, Online Eric, you'll like this. Next week we are playing. That's also a community challenge that got filled up. You're familiar with Super Mario Brothers 2, right? Not the Doki, not the Lost Levels, but the original, the Super Mario Brothers 2 we got introduced to for the Nintendo. Remember that game? And what would you like? The extraordinary fact. Okay. Would you like the extraordinary, the 555, or the useless fact? Newt. I gotta go work on a new. Wow, you rated out early tonight. Yeah, I want more channel points. Hey, you rated out early. 555. Why you rate out so early, man? Need more channel points. Pick a fact 1 through 555. We need to get these community challenges done fast because Omegon's the only one up there at the moment, and that will fill up really quickly if I don't get these challenges done. I'm scared to play Amagon. And the only reason why I added Amagon up there was Same from the 100 Foot Bros finally beat it. And I told him, well, if you beat that game, and he did, legitimately, on an upside down controller. Now, you want to give a game that I'm not going to give Newt that game. If I beat that game, I'll give Newt that game. If I'm able to beat it legit. But I think Week of Garfield, he'll have fun with Week of Garfield. It's jank, but we'll get him started with a little jankness of a retro game. You said 343? Aw, this is adorable. Hey, fact 343. Sea otters hold hands when they are asleep so they don't drift apart. Sea otters hold hands when they are asleep so they don't drift apart. That is adorable. It's like, I'll never let go. That is so cute. Sea otters hold hands. That is so cute. Well, thank you very much for the raid. I'm going to go play the raid video since you and RGB rated me pretty closely. Enjoy the raid video while I go grab a quick snack. Thank you again so much. Let's give a little bunny to both Nudie Pootie and I can't type. And RGB.
Now can I get a Whoa Bundy?
I'll be right back.
Bring it. I'm up. Ooh, that stings. Ooh, that stings. Ouch! Ow! Miss. Ow! Ooh, that stings. Ooh, that stings. I'm up. Good job, me.
Thank you again for the raid. And just to make Onio and Diesel Girl jealous, look what I got. I got a chocolate ice cream bar right here. Oh, all to my lovely self. Oh, look at that. Oh, mm. 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 Tasty. Let's get back to the game, shall we? Our next location is Darby. They did a really good job on the sprite work. Almost some of the sprite work kind of does look like it was done with MS Paint in some ways. But hey, they did a good job. Can't complain. We haven't gamed over yet. That's my biggest fear. I hope if you game over, you just they have a plugin or a script where it just game over. It just you just lose half your money and not your actual whole progress. Because if I'm right, if I can remember correctly, Dragon Warrior was always like that. Like if you game over. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Level 13. Nothing like a good level up, right? Yeah, the warlocks are not as threatening as they used to be. Which makes me super happy. Is there anything over here? I don't think I explored this portion yet. Dead end. Oh, Sage. Okay. Tomorrow is Retro Catch-Up Day. We're gonna be busting out the Bug's Life Part 1 and see how it is. So far, all of Sega's, not all of Lightning Edge's Disney games have been pretty fun for the most part. Toy Story, I didn't think I was going to really overall enjoy Toy Story, but that game was actually not bad.
That was lit.
What was lit? I bet that's how you talk, right, Diesel Girl? She's like, bruh. And you can have more than I think 5 is the max you can ever hold medical herbs. Since this is made in RPG Maker, I think 99 is the max. So kind of a quality of life improvement in a way. Yep. Good night. Doink. Oh, I'm kidding. Yeah, what is how I talk? This is how I talk. No, I just bet you say that, right? Bruh. Oof. Do you say as fark or do you say AF? Oh, this ice cream bar is delicious. You want the ice cream? You don't want it? Alright, I'll eat it. You say it as fucks. Please. I may be a nerd, but I'm not a goofball. CJ, what is it with you not being able to swear all of a sudden these past few streams? You suddenly lose your balls and become No. Just... Do I have to curse constantly? Is that what you want? You want me to curse left and right? You want me to constantly be just a dirty, mean bad boy? Is that how you see me and portray me? Wow, chaotic. just not cursing that much. This game's not rage-inducing either. Don't worry, when Dark Souls 2 happens, which it probably will, especially when Fernum gets wind of it, he will probably flex and drop the points to have it happen. You'll see a lot of cursing. Who's a good guy? No, I guess I'm a good guy. I have yet to be dubbed the word jerk from a lady, so... It's barking weird. That's fork. I knew someone. I actually knew a girl who actually said fork. She actually said those words. She said fork, oof, and brah. Oh, there you go. There's my non-gently bro. And look, it's fucking weird. Yeah, he's lurking. We can talk about him again. Let's get out the gossip. Wyvern's still hurt. You hit me in the no-no spot. That hurt. I say fluff and I'm trying to swear in a cute way. Wait, Diesel Girl's cute? I have to think about that. Oh my god! Audible freaking gasp! Wow, these wyverns hurt. Hurt my feelings. How'd I hurt your feelings? What'd I do? What? I gotta truck her around a young child. I still do it. I can understand not wanting to. Nah, I'm just not cursing. That's all. It's not like, hey, I don't want to curse. It's just frick. Oh yeah, that's another word she used to say. Frick. You hurted my feelings. Hurted's not a word. Ow. I'm gonna use an herb. We need a new weapon. We're getting to that point we need a new weapon. Did you hurt? I didn't. Oh, what? How can I hurt her feelings? She's like this tough tomboy girl. How can she have her feelings hurt? First word I taught my nephew was frick. And the day he said it was at school was the day I was happy for me. Oh, no. You want to hear a funny story happened to me in elementary school? I saw this kid, and y'all, even Cadillac will say, well, this is BS. It was. I saw this kid do something gross. I was in 3rd grade. I remember this. I was in 3rd grade, and the kid was doing something really gross with their food. And I said, oh my gosh, what a nerd. Hurted is a non-standard past tense, the word hurt, which means causes someone physical and non-emotional pain from the fit. Oh my god. Hurted is a definition of a state of acts injured physically, emotionally, or mentally. Whoever says hurted? I've never heard you hurted me. When you just say you hurt me, you hurt my feelings, copy paste, it's a word. Yeah, I figured you were lazy. What'd you get that from the Urban Dictionary? Yeah, we don't want to go through that door. There's a nasty in there. An earther. That's a new one. Well, he died quick. Oh, hurted. You hurted me. Didn't hurted a good thing. Oh, I hurted you. Oh. Nah, Diesel Girl's a nice person as far as I know. A little crazy in the head. Driving skills are questionable, but she's a nice person. Make a sandwich since I know you definitely wanted to know. I didn't want to know. I mean, are you trying to make me hungry over there, bacon? Luckily I already had an ice cream stick earlier, or chocolate ice cream, and then popsicle or whatever. And then ice cream bar, that's it. And then I had a burger before I went live. So you can't make me hungry. One second. Okay. What's up, CJ in chat? Resident to Hunger. Hey, Cubes there. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to Dragon Warrior Classic, made with the RPG. It's a fan-made game made by someone who did with the RPG Maker engine. It's pretty fun. Okay, so we gotta get to Darby. Alright, which is over here somewhere. It's not really a secret if you say it in a public chat, you know. A night owl, but it's daytime. Ow. Oh, dodge. Cube, you did eat today, I hope. If the game disappears, it's because I'm tabbing out to read something. Like I have a guide pulled up in case I get stuck. This is mostly a casual play. So if the screen disappears, it literally means I've just tabbed out for a second. It's gonna disappear when that happens. No fret. No fret. That's the streamer software doing that. We're gonna probably have to grind. Where is this temple at? Oh man. No. I don't want to go any further east. Oh no! It's a metal slime. Kill it! Don't you run! Oh, you sack of snot. I don't think this is it. Oh, we definitely went the wrong way. We gotta figure out where to go. Shikes-ka. Nope. We obviously went the wrong way. Walkthrough doesn't say where it's exactly across from here. Like to find a town. Yeah, how was your Mega Man stream? How did it go for the rest of the night? And Cube Doob, oh not Cube Doob, but Chaotic. Why aren't you like greeting Cube the proper way and give a shout out? Pretty rude, man. Ah, fuck. Please don't cast sleep. Oh, very rude. God. What am I paying you for? There we go. A rook! Oh, he's bloody red. Found out what's cool playing with the first time this series was playing the first of that series. Oh, you never played the first one first? I heard the first one was a little confusing. Of course. No, he didn't shout him out. I would have heard it. Oh, blessed America. Please stop putting me to sleep. We're gonna have to recover. That's the cave. Okay. We're gonna kill this guy and go and retreat and recover and come back here. Oh, kitty cat! No! I know y'all, but I'd like to give you a shout out. I mean, I'll do it myself in a second. Thank you, Cube. Or,
on my SD card. I used to be 16. I'm almost done with puberty. 16. I'm getting finger
you
bent
can't
in
shut
the
people out. I would never shut anybody out.
forest at night.
I would never shut anybody out. Unless you absolutely deserved it. Well, maybe Onio, because she's never heard of Back to the Future before. Maybe. I don't know. You're dead. You missed it earlier, Cube Duke. Diesel Girl was talking about the art of mud wrestling. It was pretty interesting. Yeah. Oh, Onio's still there. I was like, how dare you? Yeah, it's gonna continue until we watch Back to the Future. It's gotta happen. The cat's being an idiot. I gotta go all the way back there. At least we can be a weed distillery and just hold ton of medical herbs. Mary Kate and Ashley, why would you play that? Did someone did you lose a bet cube? Why would you play that? Oh my gosh. Well, you can play Superman 64 or do what a lot of retro streamers have been doing. Play Bubsy 3D. Oh. I've seen so many people play that. Proto Shield just freaking struggled. As badass as he is, struggle was real in that one. I don't get it either. I guess has a certain jank to it, I guess. I mean, I've only played 3 jank games on the channel. The infamous Holy Diver. Yes, Chaotic, shut up, I don't care. Because I only heard about that game when people were talking about it. I'm like, what is this? So my morbid curiosity is, you know what? I'll put this as a community challenge. If people really want to play this, I will give it my best. Which I did beat it. With the stipulation, I will save state if I complete a level. Boy, that game was freaking. I think of all. I played so many retro games in my childhood, and I never heard of that game. And I can see why that game never got released to the States. That was freaking tough. And of course, Wizard of Oz. I picked that on my own volition because, like, that's an angry video game nerd. I've had some people talk about. It's like, you know what? Why don't I give this $2 steak a try? And I did. And it's. I'm sure a Cube Dude can probably agree with this. You play a jank game or maybe a really bad game, you see an inner beauty with it. Like, you can see some redeeming qualities when it gets played, right? Like you see the good as well as the bad of the game. Like Wizard of Oz, you know, had some good quality to it. We got Garfield, which is the third jank game, which was beaten in under one sitting. I think it took 5.5 hours. Onio, that was the first time Onio came in here. She was like, what is this beautiful game? It had some redeeming qualities to it. I'm sure Amagon, I don't know if I'll appreciate that one this hard. Because I played Amagon when I was a kid. I never beat it. That might be the first jank challenge I won't be able to finish. But I gotta try, because if I don't... Bacon's probably AFK, but when he gets back, we'll say it again. Bacon, I'll never hear the end from your brother if I don't finish it. I think Lord Pookums is the one who started that whole craze. Someone did. And it's just like, okay, it's like passing of the torch. I might make it a community challenge down the road. I mean, not for a while, but... Because that's not really the focus of this channel. The focus of this channel is my play games on my backlog I want to show to you. And undiscovered gems such as this Dragon Quest game. Two-Tone Planet. The last game I saw him play was... he was playing Echo the Dolphin. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever play that. I've watched enough Echo the Dolphin to say, you know, fuck that. Literally, pardon my French. You know what? Yeah, I can hold 29 medicinal herbs. I like that. Well, actually, we don't need a wing yet. We gotta learn to spell return eventually. Let's go recover. Let's get back to that cave. I'm gonna see if I can find a map to where this Darby Town's at. Oh my god, language, you're right. I'm in front of a... You're right. I am in front of I'm not in front of a diesel woman. I'm in front of a diesel girl. You're right. Should not curse in front of children. You're absolutely right. I'm so sorry. You didn't hear me say it. What's the worst game, other than, I guess, the monkey game? What was it called? 3D Monkey? Or was it called, Monkey Ball? What's the most worst game? Audible gasp. You're such a weeb. What's the worst game you ever played? Cube. On stream. Or off stream. I'm going to still say to this day, because it's still fresh in my head, X6. Really had no fun playing that. I really did not like that game. That game just... That game induced anxiety. Okay, God, no more Bubsy 3D. I don't know if anyone else is playing that game. Hey, we could keep getting our ass trashed over here. We'll almost have enough money for the magic armor. We have to get levels. I mean, definitely. That stuff was wrecking our face in. Glad you guys are enjoying this. I'm glad you guys filled up this community challenge and you got to check out this hidden gem. That'd be really cool if the developer of this game came in here. That'd be really cool. Yeah, I actually think it was I can't remember what game it was. It was a game me and Whitefire were playing, but the actual developer came in and talked to us. I think it was the Drunk Baby Robot game. Check Biped. Yeah. That was actually pretty cool. Yeah, go ahead and stop spelling me, biatch. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, I did not mean to hit down. Kitty! It's a pussycat. Let's see, we're probably, since it's a bonus stream and I got nothing going on tomorrow, I might start our retro catch-up an hour early so we can have an extra hour with it. Because I'm off tonight. I'm probably going to stay up to about 5:30 tonight. Because I got nothing. Because normally I'm working. But since I'm not... This might do a long stream. I'm gonna drug myself up, thank you. Damn it. No! You know, I don't care how magical the spell sleep is. You crack me over the head with a club, I'm gonna wake up. Like, if I cast sleep on Diesel Girl, for example, and I do this. You're gonna wake up. Stop with the sleep. Oh, good gravy. Oh, my Lanta. Variable bonk. That's not as attention when you say ow, that hurt. I like the sprite work though for the Rook. Despite how he just biatch slapped me. We have to kill stuff. We need levels. Probably gonna level up soon. I just hope if we do game over, it's not a game over, you know? Alright, let me see if there's a map here we can look at. The screen's gonna disappear for a second. Don't panic. Overall with labels. Good, he actually made a map. Oh, we were almost to Derby. Okay. Alright, we just have to go east all the way. Okay. East all the way. Okay. Cool. Alright. Let's make our way to Darby. Darby Village, baby. Not panicking. Paper bag. Yeah, I don't know why it disappears. It's just for this particular, because I guess because the. I'm just glad it's not being picky. Getting an RPG Maker game to work with the streaming software, that's a challenge in itself. All I had to do some crazy stuff to get my game project to work. Of course, Night Owl would cast sleep. Why the heck not? Da, 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 da. Gotta be getting close to leveling up though. I might make the second one a community challenge. Wouldn't mind doing it. I just didn't think this was the way to go because these magic wyverns stop with the sleep. I'm not tired! Dang, they're worth a good chunk of money. Welcome, travelers, to the holy village of Darby, the last remnants of the wizard civilization. This is a holy place. The wizards made many pilgrims to visit the temple. Also destroy the enchanted weapon already by the forged by the wizards, and it's only logical to assume they're still out there somewhere. Yes. Ah, you don't have any new weapons. You already have the full plate. All I got is the magic armor I need to go get. Oh, bollocks. What's the guide say? Bottom corners and push against the walls. Okay. Well, let's recover real quick. 100 gold in this economy? Yeah. For a big empty head, you should play the original Dragon Warrior, because it's a lot like that. Oh, I haven't played a Dragon Warrior game or Dragon Warrior / Quest game forever. I think the last one I finished 5 on the DS. And the one I played on PlayStation 1 was Dragon Warrior. I actually got that game, Dragon Warrior or Dragon Quest 7. Oh, that game was such a slog. It was fun, but it tells you when the game first starts out, it's 2.5 hours of stuff before an actual fight begins. I'm going to visit Senatuni. It wasn't until I arrived here I heard Earth's destruction. Oh no. To the south, it's nothing but a dry and barren wasteland. Stories tell that it used to be a beautiful mountain filled with rice. I'm sure there's something down there we have to get. Ads are gonna start soon. Tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. I like spaghetti sauce, but I'm not big on tomatoes. Praying to the memory of the wizard's cleansiness my soul during these dark times. Similar to the southern desert, the Mystic Isle, which now serves as the location of Lord Devon's lair, was also populated by the wizards. The castle Lord Devon now resides in a structure built by them. This castle was once the source of mysterious power, and that power now fuels Lord Devon. Greetings, fellow traveler. Hast thou journeyed to visit the holy temple and pay respect? Sure. Yeah, a little secret. Push against the walls. Oh, okay. Saw the prince from the castle. He was traveling along with the compass in hand. It looks like he was searching for something. The prince was here. He said he was searching for something vital of importance. He only stayed for one night to rest and ventured on. One of the three wise men are rumored to be descendants of the great wizard lives in the northwest. They got stuff. Oh, the flame sword. A new weapon. That's what we need. We need a weapon. We're gonna be grinding. Okay, you sell magic keys. Good, good, good. This is my first time visiting the temple. I am speechless. We'll go down there in a second. Because the wizards are extinct does not mean the remnants of them do not exist. I'm sure there's more than items bad to find to the south. Yeah, there's probably something down there. But we're not ready to go there yet. Oh! Oh! Speak not, see, for I know what thou seeks. Thou searchest to prove thy worth. Thou shalt prove thy worth by attaining the knowledge, faith, and enlightenment. Teaching the wizard shall provide these ideals to thee. Long ago, scrolls given by the wizard and then the king of Lockhart. These scrolls contain the location of the wizard's greatest possession, their teachings. From this holy temple, thy path find that knowledge, faith, and enlightenment begins. Worry not, thou shalt fight it in time, to then seek out a friend. This friend in need shall assist in thee in time of need. That, they're probably referring to the prince. Did you ever play any NES games, Onio, or were you just like supposedly innocent and didn't know about those games? So our next goal is 9,800 gold. Oh-ee-oh, oh-ee-oh-ee-oh. Hey, you can sing to the music. Hey, what's your name? My family used to live in San Antonio long ago. My brother and I enjoyed playing in our basement back behind our house. As children, what has become of it? Well, we need 9,800 bucks. So, let's go get it. What about, we're just going to stay here till we get our 9,800. We have to. We needs the money. We're almost at level 13 too. We probably need a couple of levels too. So we're in a just chatting session. What's up, people? Oh my god, it's a Dark Soul. Newt, what are you doing in this game? Ow, you mother fudger. I don't think I'm ready to fight these. These hurt. Ow. Dark Souls. This Dark Soul wants me to get good. Jeez. Ow. Mommy. Linux. Yeah, I'm gonna go fight in a lesser area. This is a little threatening. You guys just hurt. Well, I know where we can go a bit lesser area, but it won't be as much of a threat. Alright, we gotta go back to the king. Let's get our MP back to Cheese Fully Way. Go save our game. I think the next challenge I'll put up next is, since it's been talked about here and there and it's been sitting there forever, is the whip-only Castlevania Leather Whip Challenge, 1cc. Once that's done, I've exhausted it. Well, other than doing it deathless, which I'm not gonna do. Having fun, Willy boy? What you doing, buddy? Huh? Come here. Wanna play through? Boy, nice background for brain empty head. Are you saying your brain is empty? I don't believe it. You're not that ditzy, are you? Always brain empty? Well, considering you're playing freaking The Evil Within, I wouldn't call that brain empty by far. Maybe partially brain empty. We'll go with that. Partially brain empty. Not like you're constantly talking OMG, LOL, WTF, AF. I don't know. Giggle, giggle. Boy, your brain will be filled with much knowledge once you get educated on the Back to the Future trilogy. So what? We just need to like hang out for 12 hours because each movie's 3 hours long. What? Don't you roll your eyes at me, girl. Yeah, each movie's 3 hours long. Yeah, they're good movies. We don't have to watch all three back to back. Yeah, stop it. Though you might say, CJ, you are awesome for introducing me to this wonderful TV show. Or, not show, but movie. Let's watch the next one. So I'll get the popcorn. I thought it was really cool when we caught up with Future Day. That they, the movie, both Back to the Future 1 and 2, they had a 15-minute intermission for both of them, but they brought them back in the theater in 2015. It was called Back to the Future Day. Oh, I don't have, no, we don't have to watch all 12 hours, no. I mean, I'll be like, man, Onio's a badass to watch all 12 hours. Diesel Guile, you've watched Back to the Future, right? Please tell me you have. Otherwise, I'll be very sage. Back to the Future has watched you.
Plot twist.
You're probably right. I tell you, if I won the lottery, I'd love to buy a DeLorean. It's weird I have to use my analog stick. I can't use my D-pad. That's why I keep going south on accidental times. So right now our current goal is to get to 9,800 gold. So I'm just... We need money. We also need experience points. We need that. We need a new weapon. That is a big leap, though. 1,598. That's a big freaking leap. Now, you're a big leap. No, you're a big leap. Oh, you just like to blush in general. You're just a blushing type. Or that's a blush emote, I know, but I think that's more like I'm plotting some shit emote. Totally sus. That means you don't have a sippy cup emote. Let's go quickly recover here, and we'll head to that cave, and we'll just, like I said, this is a kind of a grinding session. It's a fun game, though. I think they did a really good job on this RPG. It's very balanced, too, because making an RPG Maker game and having somewhat balance to it, I mean, the sleep's a little repetitive. That could just be bad RNG, but, you know, it's not bad. I'm glad I'm playing this challenge, finally. You gonna play The Evil Within 2, Onio? That is such a different game from the original one. It's more of a open world, stealthy kind of game. I never beat that game. I have it, but I've seen some people play it. I'm like, I feel like I've beaten it, so I just watch other people enjoy it. About 5 grand. We need like about 4 more. Oh, you're on Breath of the Skyrim. Hey, you found me. Take my poop. First time playing Breath of the Wild. After you beat Breath of the Wild, there's a video I'll have to share with you. You'll laugh your ass off on it. Crazy how people can glitch that game out. Are you enjoying it? That game took me. That's a lot. If you're just doing, yeah, but I don't want to share that video because that would be spoiling the game for you. You gotta beat it first. Call that your inspiration to beat the game. If I show you, it's kind of a spoiler. I don't want to do that. It's a hilarious, it's a parody video, but it's very funny. Let there be lights! Oh, that game took me 92 hours? Those Ancient Guardians can go kiss my butt in that game. Have you met the crazy flower lady for the shrine yet? Fair enough. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you. It's trust me, it'll make more sense too when you watch the video after beating the game. I kind of relate to Link in that game in terms of cooking. Just throw shit in the pot, boom, I made food. And most of the time it comes out pretty darn good. It's not dubious. We're gonna get that chest eventually, but I know we're not ready to do it because after we get past that door, there's gonna be a nasty waiting for us there. I was like, nope. Part of me wants to also... I think the rest of the night's going to probably be kind of... Well, not the rest of the night. Because we need 2 pieces of equipment. We need the magic armor. Because I believe it's going to restore HP slowly. It'll be more defense. And we need a neural weapon. Hi, baby. Hi, yo, baby boo. Hi, kitty. Yeah, Breath of the Wild took me a good 92 hours to beat. Have you met the crazy flower lady yet? From the shrines? Well, you can beat that game in less than 3 hours if you know what you're doing and you want to just smoke through it real quick. But if you want to do, and I did 100%, if you want to do most of the stuff in the game, yeah, it's a long... Thank you, Siribot. Why did I do that? I'm stupid. And that does consume magic. Fudge. You're close to the goal, bro? What goal's that? Oh god, to get goods near here? I gotta walk away from here. This guy hurts. He hits harder than me. Yeah, let's back off a bit. We're too close to that bridge. Dark Souls they hurt, man. At least we got a level. Let's learn a new spell. Return? Yes, cool. As 8-Bit Sean said, we've been going through a treadmill. We were at 737, then went to 738, then it went back to 737. Now we're back to 734, so... I don't know. Tell your friends. We hit 1,000 before the new year. You know... Hey, you're saving my taste buds if we don't get the 1,000 mark. I'm kind of doing the Sconebone thing. He has a goal to be set in mind. Which, you know, Sconebone's 30,000 times more badass than me, so... But, regardless of that fact, if we do hit 1,000 before December 31st, I'll get some ranch dressing soda. And, we'll celebrate it. We'll drink it on stream. And I'm probably gonna gag to death. I do have... If we hit 800 follows, though, I do have a subathon planned for that. I want a new weapon first. Confucius. Confucius? That's it, right? Hello, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Oh, that rook went down. Yeah, we need 9,800 to get our weapon. Oh, kitty! My cat wants to say hi too. Yes, I love you too. You just jumped on my balls. I appreciate that. No, don't you yell at me. You come up here, I'm gonna give you love. What? Hi. You want belly? Do you want belly rubs? Yeah. He wants belly rubs. All right, belly rubs you get. Like Confucius. Okay. You know, whatever. I almost said Confucius. Kind of like the wise man, Confucius. Kitty, get off. No. You're gonna sit there. Lay down. Hold on. My cat being chaotic. Come on, cat. Stop. Hold on. My cat is like wanting to sit on my desk and his fat butt. Alright. You gonna be good? 6. Sorry about that. Welcome on in. How are you doing this evening? Oh no. Thunderfoot Bros Onio just roll out the red carpet. Watch out. Oh. Of course you cast Slate. Why not? Because, you know, that's just the theme right now. Confucius, yeah. Confucius. I've gotten Confucius before. Confucius. Yeah, I will probably, if I butcher your name on accident, I'm sorry. That looks like a phoenix. I'm bad at pronouncing names. I always have been. So I do apologize. I do want to look at something really quick. Oh, that's what it leads to. Okay. Well, we don't want to go there yet. Are you a fan of Dragon Warrior? Okay, well, I'm not a fan of being put to sleep. Please, I hope if game over happens, we just lose half our money. Wouldn't mind a gold man. Where did I find those? I found that in the previous bridge. That's right. Not word for my name, so my bad. That's fine. You're good. It's a unique name. We call Thunderfoot Bros here Foot Bra. Call Onio over here, the resident goof. What? Yeah, see? Rest my case. We need, yeah, we need about 3,000 more gold. Then we can go get that weapon. Sure, to fight more goldmen. I think we found metal slimes like south of us. But yeah, this is not actually Dragon Warrior per se, but since I can't put a stream category for it, I just put, I mean, I could have put games and demos, but it's like, there's so many people who stream that, and that could be anything. So, they don't have this is Dragon Warrior Classic. This was a fan-made game someone made with RPG Maker, VX Ace. Basically, it's just like Dragon Warrior, except made in RPG Maker, which is very well done. It's a community challenge that the community filled up for me to play it from start to finish, so we're knocking it out. So this does have that, you know, it's not an NES game, but they made it play like an NES game. So it's not you know, it's not Dragon Warrior per se like the original NES game, but it's a fan made game. Still challenging though. But it looks just like Dragon Warrior, it moves like Dragon Warrior, plays like Dragon Warrior, has its own story. I think we're about halfway through the game. Yeah. So it's a fan remake. If I had a link posted. It went. Yeah, it's because Chaotic was playing with the pins. I'll post a link. You can look at it. If you want to check out the screenshots and all that stuff of what we're playing. If the screen disappears, it's because I've tabbed out. That's the only reason why the screen disappears. Well, hold on a second. Okay. It'll come back naturally, yeah. Dragon Warrior is one of the tough... It's not a hard game, per se. I think Dragon Warrior 2 was the hardest for me. That's the one game I did not finish. I played 1, played it. Played 3, finished it. Played 4, which was... I think that's my favorite out of all the Dragon Warriors. I've played 5 for the DS. Never touched 6 yet. 7... Oh, that game was a slog. But I did like 7. Oh, Goldman! We need money! Give me your money. Onio Stab, give me your money. Keep playing, yeah. Oh, the Super Mario is a good game too. Now, the Lost Levels, that's a whole nother ball of wax. Well, we know where the Goldmen are at. I think this is where the slime spawn too. Yeah, we're gonna get that sword. That's what we're gonna work on. We're just gonna wander these deserts, get money. All in all, I think Dragon Warrior is like a 20-hour game top. It's not a very long game. We're only about 6.5 hours in this one, and we're about halfway through it. But the cool thing about this one, the guy has made an actual comprehensive walkthrough. The developer did. And so if we do get lost, I'll look it up, see what I have to go do next. This is a casual play. There's no challenge or anything. It's a community challenge. Hey, people want me to play this game to check it on out, and that's what we're doing. But welcome on in. I hope you enjoy your stay. You got any questions, feel free to ask. I usually play games that you present on my backlog, but I also do game redeems down below if you want to look at the redeems. I'll give you more information. We also have various sound effects. You type in !SFX. Give you all kinds of cool sound effects.
Oh, Howard, excuse me.
Cookies.
But your wife's cookies are out of this world.
Who told you you can eat my cookies?
Speaking of cookies, diesel girl.
I gotta get the
Aren't
recipe
you
from
there?
her.
Put that cookie down! Now!
No. I got me some fudge peanut butter cookies today at the store. Do love a good cookie. Oh. Enough with the sleep. I don't want to go to bed yet. Well, this fan remake seems to have a habit wanting to spam sleep a lot. Still, it's a very fun fan remake. I mean, it takes a lot to make a balanced game with RPG Maker, because I know RPG Maker can being very janky and awful, and no balances in it. But they actually did a good job on this. The menus are very clean. The dialogue is good. The music is very interesting, what they picked, which gives that Dragon Warrior retro style feel. So yeah, I applaud them for that. They did a really good job.
You ready then? Or I am or not, you've been more than fair. You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you. You seem decent fellow.
I hate to die too. I don't want to die. So right now you've waltzed into a grinding session that comes with every RPG. We've got to get money. We also need levels. So our goal right now is to get 9,800 gold to get a new weapon, so we can kick some ass. Maybe spank it too. If we get these goldmen showing up, we'll definitely get the money. There you go. That's a good chunk of cash. 800. We're almost there. Can I have like 2 or 3 more of those, please? Just give me those. I don't want a night out. Ow. I better heal just in case. Actually, I think we're gonna warp back because we have to warp. There's only one place to save. Of course you cast heal, you dingus. Yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and cast return. Wow. Now, since you're getting used to Dragon Warrior 1 again, I'll show you that this same dude is located in the main castle. So basically, once you learn to spell heal, you get a free end. Just fully recover yourself. Walk up to this guy. And the original Dragon Warrior is the same way. There you go. I'm fully healed and I didn't spend a single dime at the end. Cheap way to recover. Cheap and efficient. Economy class. You gotta be almost level 14. Yeah, 1500. I got a bit to go still. Yeah, we're buying some medicinal herbs so I can get drugged up on the way over here. Get my weed on. Haven't played an old grindy RPG in a while. I have. Recently. Let's see. What was before? Well, no. Last game was a platformer. Then we gave Chaotix game Brigidine, which was a tactical RPG. That was fun. Not very so in terms of grinding because of the way it's presented, but it was still fun. I guess Persona 5 Tactica was that was kind of grindy. Not too grindy, not too bad. We leveled up pretty fast in that game. I think I did one stream or 1 or 2 sessions off stream to get some levels. The last grindy game I think I kind of played, like somewhat grindy, was probably World of Final Fantasy and probably Disgaea 2. I don't usually showcase RPGs very often on the channel because, you know, they take freaking forever to beat. We are coming up to Bravely Default 2. That's the next RPG that's going to be played. Because Samoto redeemed that. He used his channel points, and so we're going to give it a shot. I played the first one. That was grindy at times. But it was fun. I'll be curious how the second one plays out. Yeah, Dragon Warrior is... You ran away. That was rude. I just wanted to kill you. Dragon Warrior, though, is known to be infamously grindy. In comparison to Final Fantasy. No, that's the wrong way. I said by the time we make our way back... Oh, wrong way. I gotta go up. We should have close to our 9,800 goal. Story-rich NES games? Oh, there's a few. Star Tropics is kind of story-rich. It tells a story. SNES is more up there versus NES was more simplistic. Actually, I am curious. I can't think of any top of my head without reading an article. Let me see here. There's a Reddit post. Let me see. Well, yeah, Dragon Quest IV was pretty story... In terms of an NES game, Dragon Quest IV was pretty story-rich, so was 3. Earthbound Beginnings. Kinda. Yeah, but for the most part, a lot of games for NES. The original Final Fantasy 2 and 3 were story-rich. Not the Super Nintendo counterparts, but the original one, yeah. Ghostline, which is what I played over here, wasn't like story-rich, but it had a very unique plot to it. Yeah, I never played Earthbound Beginnings. That's one I did not play yet. I played Mother 3. And I played Earthbound. Mother 3. Ooh, boy, that game. You've never played any Earthbound games? Bacon, what's wrong with you? You're as bad as Onios when she said she hasn't even seen Back to the Future. You've never played Earthbound? Terrible. Wow. Wow. I don't know if I can look you in the face anymore, man. Dragon Quest 1 is not so much an engrossing deep story. It's but the good news is about the Dragon Quest series, they're like the Final Fantasy series. You don't have to play them in order. 4 actually, I mean, it's still simplistic, but 4 still tells a really good story. Four tells a good story. I mean, where do you think Earthbound got its all inspiration from? We got it from Earthbound. Thank you for that money. We need it. Glorious money. Oh, we almost got enough. Yeah, we'll have enough by the time we get back there. But yeah, if you're looking for like story-rich RPGs like Persona, Breath of Fire had a good story to it. Valkyrie Profile's another one, that's for the PS1. That was pretty story-rich. Secret of Mana is a good go-to game for Super Nintendo. I mean, that's adventure fantasy RPG, but Bloodshot Evil Dweller. Bro, you need some eye drops. Alright, let's... Yeah, by the time we get there, we'll have enough money, I think. Oh, yep, right there. Story, characters, especially music, are amazing, yeah. I think I like Mother 3 more than Earthbound, but both were equally funny. Just gotta get there without the Dark Souls guy killing us. Metal slime! Yeah, you cast that hurt, man. Let me kill you. No! Keep going. Alright, he probably has 4 hit points. Got him! How much you worth? 445. Nice. That's okay. You cast that stop spell. I'll keep smacking you with my stick. Oh, we know where metal slimes are at now. Alright, let's go get that weapon. Oh, Mother 3's great. I wish they would release that on the Switch store page. Otherwise you have to like get a fan's translation. I played that on my GBA SP back in the day on my ROM cart. That was a good game. Fair amount of difficulty. I found that game a little more easier than Earthbound, but that story was so well told. It's super good. Oh, dude, Mother 3 is super amazing, dude. Time to get that flame sword. Boom! I'm broke again. I just blew a load. Alright, 125. Now we need our magic armor, which we need 7,800 gold. But let's go ahead and... Because we haven't game overed in this game yet. I know in the original Dragon Warrior game, if you game over, you lose half your gold, but you keep your progress. I don't know how they have this programmed in RPG Maker. I've played enough RPG Maker games, and I've also played a few on my own, or I've made a couple, where I know that the default setting, if you die in game over, it's back to the title screen. So I don't know if they've programmed that to where you lose half your money. We haven't game overed yet. I just don't want to take that risk of losing all that progress, so that's why we're going back here to save. Once it eventually happens, then anxiety can go away. But I don't know. What I should probably do is email the developer and say, "Yo, if you game over, is it like lose half your junk?" What's the last RPG game you played, Bacon? Don't say Zelda, that don't count. Well, Ryan Pryo, funny you've come into the stream. This is not Dragon Warrior. This is Dragon Warrior Classic, a fan remake made in RPG Maker. This is a fan-made project that we're playing. How you doing, Doomsayer? I mean, look, the sprite's red, so you already know that's not right. Item system's different. Do you remember green and red stone in the original? They kept a lot of the same. Your equipment is just like RPG Maker. It's actually well, I'll post a link again. Here, if you want to check it out. There you go. I stumbled upon this game about, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago. I just kept it on my hard drive while I was working on my second video game project. And I played a little bit. I'm like, hey, this is pretty cool. I never never finished it. I got to level 2 or 3. I just shelved it. And I was like, you know what? This would be a unique community challenge. Like, hey, would you guys like to see how a fan remake did for Dragon Warrior? And it's filled up finally. You got Glitzy yet? Why are you like stabbing people all the time? No wonder Onio can't build a harem. She's too busy killing people with a knife. I'm just poking with a knife. You're a yandere, I know. Kawanga X, welcome on in. Thank you for the raid. Copious amount of ice cream last night, and I'm paying for it now. Ice cream before bed. There you go. I've done that before. Oh, we got raided. Hold on, we got a raid. How you doing, man? What were you doing? I popped in your stream the other day to talk to you for a little bit. What were you up to? Retro, but what of retro?
Please land on something.
Nope. Oh, that was a quick. Let's give you another. Let's give you another shout out. Oh god. Is that Mario Maker? That's Mario Maker. Oh, I saw what happened there. Damn.
I touched the flag. Oh no.
Ocarina of Time. First playthrough? Glad I already ate earlier. I had some food. I had a burger earlier. A nice juicy burger drizzling with cheese and mayo and lettuce. No bacon, but you know, good old crispy Pepperidge Farm bread. Oh, it's delicious. Nope, it's been a while. First, well, what version are you playing? Like the original N64? Sorry. By the way, confused. I did not give you. If you, I usually give first-time chatters a shout out if you stream or not. Oh, look, he's playing Dragon Warrior 2. Any clips? No clips? Nope, that's fine. Hey, cool. There you go. Yeah, oh, the game. Oh, the one on the GameCube. Okay, gotcha. The specialty disc. No clips. Just started. Well, we'll give you the other shout out. Especially if you're trying to get affiliate. Well, anytime a raid comes on in here, you know what you know the deal, my friend. You get to pick some. You get to pick. You get a complimentary redeem. Would you like something from the funnies, or would you like a fact red? What would you like? Sent you my new helmet on Discord. Helmet. Hope you like it. Sweet dreams. Good night. Oh, that is nice. You're a Mandalorian now. This is the way. Nice helmet, dude. That's awesome. Yeah. You know. Oh, you just started. You know what? I will go ahead. Oh, wow. You just started. You know what? I'll drop you a follow. We'll help you get that affiliate status up. There you go. So you can do all kinds of silly redeems and all that stuff. If you got any questions on streaming and all that and trying to get stuff all set up, go right ahead. In the meantime, you need to cover your ears because Kwanger over there wants a funny red because he gets a free. Anytime a raid happens, that person gets it's a redeem on the channel, but it's a complimentary one. Pick a book, 1, 2, or 3. Bacon, if we hit 1,000 follows, I'm coming up to visit you. We're gonna have a barbecue, right? We're gonna have ribs, burgers, steak. I know. Con's got that fresh car smell. Will be awesome. What about me, man? I don't play retro all the time. Am I still awesome? I mean, I don't always play retro games. Am I still awesome, Bacon? God. Bacon being a bully. Pick a page. 1 through 134. What? 222? 1. Oh, 122. I would say that's not a page. $122. You know, we do showcase retro games over here though, Quan. Every Wednesday I usually do a retro redeem night for a few hours, and every other Friday is a retro catch-up day. 'Cause I am really behind on what I'm playing. This is funny. All right, here you go. You guys go. I'm a wine enthusiast. The more I drink. Well, thank you for the. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the party. That's one close to 1,000. If we can get past the 737 hump, I'll repeat the pun. Getting a chance to finish it. I'm a wine enthusiast. I'm a wine enthusiast. The more I drink, the more enthusiastic I get. Now I know if when we do hit 800 follows, I do have a subathon plan on going, which will involve some cool bean boozle, some turkey and gravy soda, and bacon flavored soda. I'm sure it's gonna be wonderful.
What I could do is take that
Ew, zombie ate my neighbors.
and just say, screw it. Let's rock.
Let's rock, baby.
Gotcha, babe. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. Is that your clip? Oh, yeah. Give me a ranch go. Yeah, if we get there, you have to get there before the end of the year.
You guys so much.
I love that snort. That's Bacon's brother saying. Bacon does a stream. They're a twin bro streamer. They're brothers. See if we can get a Bacon clip real quick. There we go. Hey, look, Bacon. He's about to freak out.
I need one that looks like Abby's, but white and red, like bacon. Nice shot. Even the game though, it's like it's a good shot. Don't think so? Check it out. Is it literally just gonna? Oh my god!
Hole in one.
That was better than a hole in one. That was a
swoosh. Like,
I've never done a hole in one. That was more than you give yourself more.
Yeah, that was a fluke shot, to be honest. That's when I first met them. They shouted me out, and their shout out player has limited time on it, so they saw the shot go off, but the clip didn't finish because it timed out. So I was like, dude, you didn't see the money shot. You got to replay it again. I showed him the link, and he showed it on the channel, and he was like, holy shit. I'm not being modest. Shut up. I have done hole in one in games before, but I've never done something like that ever in my life. Not a slam dunk like that. No, never in my life. Never, ever, ever. I swear on a Bible, Scout's honor, I've never done it. I can't believe I was able to pull off that stunt. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe I did that. It's just being modest. No, I'm being honest. I never did that before. Well, thank you, Quan, and welcome in, Raiders. I'm UltimaCJ. I'm a variety streamer. I usually play games on my backlog. I also play games you guys redeem on the channel below. I'm also a game developer. I do make my own RPGs here and there. If you got any questions, just hit info 1. Exclamation point, of course, or info 2. And you'll get to know me a little bit better. Alright, we got one other goal to do. That's to get the magic armor, so we need 7,800 gold. So we're kind of in a just chatting session. It's a bit of a slump, but like I said, this game's not long and big. We're already got 2 of the 3 stones. We need 3 stones to get to the final area, so we're getting close. I'd say probably by Tuesday, this community challenge should be done. I might do a little off-stream grinding on Saturday while I watch movie night. We do have a Discord, so if you do want to join our Discord, you're most welcome to. We do movie night every Saturday evening. And Onio, speaking of movies, when we do watch Back to the Future, I'll have to do my best to refrain from line quoting from the movie. Because I've seen that movie about 3,700 times, and, you know... Heck, we even got a Back to the Future Redeem over here. Where's it at? Great Scott! Now we can hit harder. We should be able to get this 7,800 gold. Yeah, we need 7,800. Yeah, we're gonna still take a licking. Ah, heck with this. Yeah, that Dark Souls nasty. He literally wants us to get good. But hey, we're making progress, that's for sure. Yep, we're just gonna fight around here and get money. Gotta get money. And if we get some, pray to the RNG gods to get some golden in. Still, I think we need one more level to help pop us off. I get to drug myself up with herbs in this game. Beautiful. There's our first goldman. Good old 500 gold, close to it. Yeah, this won't take too long. Shouldn't. Ow. Yeah, we get ourselves a new piece of armor. We'll be sitting pretty. A new piece of armor and a new level up. That'll do nicely. Oh no. Me, I use save states occasionally, and if the game is god awful or I'm just ready to be done with it, I might spam it, but I try not to. And if you're trying to get retro achievements, you don't want to try to use save states because that also breaks it from you only get half the credit for pulling the stunt. Unless reasons, exactly. Most of the time, on a casual play, and if the game's also good and all that, I'll save state personally if like if I beat a game, like for example, let's say I was playing this, like the actual Dragon Warrior. I would normally save my game and also save state it just to make sure my progress is double saving basically. Like, for example, for Asagon over there, the only time I'm going to be allowed to use a save state is if we've ran out of time for the end of the stream and I've earned the right to be able to save state via the continue system. Like, such as if we get to stage 4 and we ran out of time, I can save state it because the continue function allows you to continue from there. Something like that. And then sometimes I'll just occasionally say just to be on the safe side. Because I don't do retro achievements. I don't go for those. I've never been a Chivo hunter in any kind of game, modern or otherwise. I'm not the person who platinums stuff. To me, getting achievements is kind of a chore versus anything else. Nothing wrong with achievements. Nothing wrong with that. Some people love doing that stuff, and that's all well and good. I don't particularly do it. If I happen to, when it comes to like games and doing, especially old retro games, I like to do challenges. Like, eventually, we're gonna play. I mean, I love the game. We've done it whip only. The next community challenge on the road is gonna be Super Castlevania 4, leather whip. Leather whip only, no items, 1 credit clear. Basically, I gotta beat the game without continuing. I didn't credit retro account, so yeah. I mean, if you're into that, cool. But yeah, if you do save state, it does, and it will detect when you do it. Hey, we leveled up, sweet, and we learned a new spell. Repel. You actually can learn repel. Nice. Don't need it right now. We need money, but that's nice to have. Retro achievements can be fun. They add spice to the game. They do add spice to the game, and if you're into getting achievements, then yeah, it definitely renews the game. Like, I'm sure Bacon over there has probably badged every Zelda game out there, right? You didn't answer my question earlier, by the way, Bacon. You probably were lurking, or you had to go AFK. What's the last RPG game you played? Because I know you usually play adventure and fantasy usually. Hey, a gold man. All right, we're at 3,000, close to 3,000. I actually really do RA on my own. Yeah, I would think your brother's probably more into doing the achievement. He does it if it's there, but he doesn't like go. He's not dedicated to doing it, but it's there if he wants to do it. Tales over the game cube. You know they're making another Tales games coming out soon? Tales of Riviera or something? I'm like, oh jeez. I've got like, how many Tales games have they got out? I played the original Tales of Symphonia from the GameCube. I got lost and confused at a certain point in the battle system. Like I couldn't figure out how to do the ultimate attacks or something, and I got lost. So you're more the modern gamer than he is. That makes sense. I mean, I've noticed that like some of the games he plays, like some of the ones that he's shown us, like the indie games, are kind of retro inspired. But he's played other ones too. Like you see, excuse me. You see how this big old bloated menu system? I guess they couldn't limit that because technically you're supposed to get 4 party members, but since you only have 1 character, this is all you get. Yeah, I play a variety too. I mean, not just stream wise, but I'm mostly variety. Which I usually tend to stick with Metroidvanias usually, and story rich, and probably not on stream though, exclusive, and probably a fantasy, and sometimes RPGs. I mean, I love RPGs. I just don't know you play them to a hardcore because you know are RPGs. Oh, the second Senua. How is it? How is the second Senua? I will eventually play that. Well, that's on Game Pass too, isn't it? So you don't need an Xbox One to play it. I honestly thought it was just going to be an Xbox exclusive, but I heard it's on Game Pass as well. So you can play it on your PC. Highly recommended. All the voices in the head and stuff. Does it stay on par like the first one? Like it screws at you and all that, and the voices. I played the first Senua. That was a good game. The puzzles got annoying occasionally. Did they bring that back? You can tell me that question. Did they bring back the whole puzzle system? Now defeated. Thou art dead. Does it take it back to the title? It does not. Okay. Cool. So now we don't have to live with that anxiety. But we probably lost half our gold. Yep. That's fine. That's our first death. Can't help it when freaking they cast sleep and I can't get up. What about the puzzles? How about did they bring back that symbol stuff? That was probably the one thing. I thought it was a cool mechanic. But I also found it annoying too. Like certain ones were just, oh. Alright, well we died. We game over. We lost half our money. Gotta go. I think what we're probably gonna do is get that magic plate, and then we'll probably call it a stream. And that's fine, because we've made some good progress today. We got the second stone. We passed the tomb. We're just kind of at a stagnant standstill because we have to. We have to get that money. That's the one mechanic I didn't win with this game. They rather brought it back, but oh thank gosh. There were some that just baffled the hell out of me. I think I had to look up once or twice at a video guide. I'm like, oh, that's where it's at? Oh, because I was just a pixel off. Kind of like, actually, I mean, I said it, pixel. I'm like, son of a gun, man. I was just like, other than that, Senua was a wonderful game. It was a really good game. Oh, now you're running away, huh? Yeah, you should fear my stick. Looking for some... Yeah, the pace... It does... You're right. It does kind of kill the pacing. Like, when you're, like, going through some fast, intense cutscene or something like that. Like, the... Finding, you know... Like, the burning building ones, where you have to run away from the burning thing to find the 3 symbols. Yeah, that was... Well, no, actually, you didn't have to find the symbols. You didn't have to line them. I don't think you had to line them up for that one. But the other stuff where it's like, oh, gosh. Like, it's kind of like Castlevania Lords of Shadow. Like, that game is fast-paced. The game was hit or miss. But then you go through all this cool stuff, and then, boom! You gotta do a puzzle. Castlevania Lords of Shadow did that. And that killed it for me. I mean, I beat that game, but just... That and the quick time events for everything. Oh, a gold man. Aimlessly looking for something. Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like it that much. I love the grin of the look of that monster, the Earther. He's just like, what's up, bro? We simply lost that fight because sleep just wouldn't let up. The Night Owl decided to say, yo, I'm gonna spam sleep. You're gonna deal with it, son. Do I have 69 MP? I do. I have Giggity. Ow. One YouTuber I watch, Aqualung Gaming Reviews. I wish that guy had more attention. I wish he'd stream. That'd be cool. He's a YouTuber though. He does Let's Plays of games like this on his channel, including Mega Man Maker and all kinds of other stuff. He's such a great watch. It sucks he does not get as much following as he should, because he's such an entertaining guy. He's very simplistic. He's more of like a technical angry video game nerd. Yeah. Ah! Don't dodge my attacks. That's rude. Yep, 3,000. Our goal was 7,800. And the next time we pick this up will be on Sunday at 7:30 Central Time. I'll be streaming this from 7 until about 10 o'clock. Sunday's my short stream for that. Tonight's a bonus stream. I normally do not stream Thursday nights because I'm on vacation at the moment from work, so I figured, hey, I gotta use the rest of my vacation days. Might as well, right? Going on vacation? Yeah, my anniversary at work's coming up, and I'm like, well, I gotta, burn these before the, otherwise they're just wasted, or they can just be stacked on my paycheck. I was like, I'll just take the days off. Might as well. So I got with my other coworker and say, oh, is these days okay? And like, sure, that's fine. The last 2 vacation days I used were like in April to watch WrestleMania with a friend. So. We need some Goldman, man. I'm not worried about getting that shield yet. I think we can make some progress in the game before going after that shield. They want like 14,000, so it'll be a while before we get that shield. There's my buddy. Drop that luscious gold. So you got your whole stream set up all done with alerts. Well, you don't have redemptions yet, or redeems, but I don't know if you got alerts or an overlay, all that kind of stuff set up yet, Confoof? Confutay. First game is basic as fuck. Oh, for now? That's fine. I mean, you definitely want to get you would definitely want to get alerts eventually up there. Not the mumble. Oh, you mean thinking out loud? I've done that. Like, I still do that, even not on stream. Not always on stream, but to myself. I'm like, it's not called thinking. It's I don't call it talking to yourself. It's called organizing your thoughts aloud. You'll get it. Just get in your comfort zone and build from there. I mean, I didn't have any kind of all I had was my camera. That's it. Actually, for a while, all I had was... Oh, come on. Don't do that. I'm gonna do this. Because I knew you were gonna do that, you dick. Oh, that could be a microphone problem. It took me a while to get this thing set right because I would sound like underwater at times. So what I usually do is I do test recordings before I go live to make sure everything's all set up and make sure the volume of the game and all that's good. Try to. I still make mistakes here and there. I ain't no professional. As the channel grew, I just added extra stuff to it, like the chat box and the graphics and the overlay, and the message box down below. I have a message box. It's a because display information on the stream, but you can also rack up points to request something put on there. $4,500. Need 78. Oh, thank gosh you didn't cast sleep. Oh, yeah. All you hear is your earbuds. You might want to get like a better headset down the road then. Like something better than earbuds. I mean, that's unless or get really good quality earbuds. I don't know much about earbuds, so I have an open mic setup, but on stream days that involve with friends for co-op, like if we have multiple people on our Discord during an event, then I'll wear my headset with my microphone, because if they talk through my speakers, this will pick it up. Despite the settings I have it set for, it's not perfect. It'll echo a little bit. Watch a K-Man operate. You'll get it. Do I use a noise gate? I just have a really good quality microphone too that doesn't, no, it's not known for me. I don't have an extra filter added. I do have noise compression added, so it doesn't technically echo too hard, and it's not right next to the speakers. A good quality microphone you need, definitely. I'm using an 8kg microphone. A blue ball, but if you're looking for something more of on a budget, because I also have one of those too. Blue ball microphones are pretty good. They're only like $40, and they have several settings on there, depending on how you can have it set for a podcast talking, or like in a short room like this, or wide open if you're hanging out with friends. But I do use, and sometimes I use a compressor, but I definitely use a noise compression filter on the streaming software to eliminate, like, you can't hear my fan and some other stuff in the background. 4,700. Hey, we hit 11,000 EXP though. Nice. Gold man. Yeah. Well, yeah, at that point, that's probably why you're hearing the buzzing and all that. You get what you pay for. But like, start simple. Like, I can tell you, a blue ball microphone, they're only $40-50. Excellent budget mic. I actually used one for the longest time. And it died. Unless you prefer using a headset. But if you're using an open mic, blue ball is a great start. I actually bought me a new blue ball mic because whenever I do open streams with my friend Big Dusty on Mondays, or occasionally if we do a Smash Brothers session, I use that microphone. Because I could use this microphone, but I'd rather have the blue ball. That way I don't have to dick with the settings on this one. So I just want to keep the settings in. I know they're called blue ball. I know. Blue Yeti. Yep, made by the same people. Blue Yeti's also good. You can get them for about $60 in the store. They actually sell those at Best Buy and Walmart. Blue Yeti's a good budget mic too. I think it's a little bit higher quality than a blue ball, but not too much more higher quality, but those are also good mics. Yeah, they knew what they were doing when they called it the blue ball. Oh, we're so close. Could you not? I do want to add that 4-job Fiesta down the road for Final Fantasy V. Not yet. Cause I don't want to do 2 RPGs back. We already got like some RPGs already lined up for redeems. So after this, it's gonna be Penny Punching Princess, and then after Penny, then we'll do Bravely Default 2. We're finally gonna get to your game there, Samoto. If you're out there, hope you're doing okay. We are finally getting to your game. 4 months later. Mostly I get sleepy. Imagine a viewer. Yeah, well, the best. I know the feeling. There have been times where even if I got we got a good chunk in here, who are mostly lurking, which is totally fine. But yeah, I'll run out of things to say, and I'm like, I'll just try to hum to the music or whatever, and there's like there might be a stagnant point in the game where I can't think of anything to say. No comment, and I'll actually will apologize on stream. Say, hey, I ran out of things to say because you guys are what makes it also massively entertaining. So I don't think there are fault. Well, actually, you know what? There have been 1 or 2 times where we had viewers, whatnot, but it was just so quiet. I actually started to nod off, and you know what woke me up? Someone raided me, and it woke me up instantly. I didn't want to go to bed yet. I wasn't tired. I just was like, hey, nabbit, I don't want to go to bed yet. Because you want to make some progress. And we were only streaming for like maybe 3 hours total. Like I said, I probably would have started around 8 o'clock today instead of midnight. But I was watching a fellow streamer beat a game on stream that I redeemed on her channel, Sorrel's channel. She was playing Lufia The Legend Returns, and she was at the end of it, and I had to watch the rest of that. Good person having sound alerts, yeah, if someone uses them. They gotta use them first. You like wake me up like this? And we got redeems. I encourage you guys to use them. I got the default cooldown timers for it right now. I mean, if people spam the crap out of them, sure, I'll put a minute cooldown timer on them, but especially when you play an intense game, yeah, use redeems to distract me and see if you scare me. Panic is one of the jump scare ones. FORE is another fun one. I personally, I had to edit from a game to add it in there, but I love it. Oh, we're so freaking close. Well, that's different. You're actually mentally exhausted and tired. I think Computice is saying, like you like run out of things to say and it's kind of quiet and you start nodding off yourself when you're not actually tired, but there's no little activity going on. You're like, oh, you know, like that. Yeah, you're not actually. He's not actually tired. It's just like there's nothing going on. I've had that happen a couple times. I think I had that happen by playing Fortune Summoner one session. I wasn't tired. I was awake, but it was the activity in chat was pretty much like a graveyard, and nothing was going on. I was in a point in the game where I had to kind of like grind to do stuff, so I was in a stagnant position. We need 7,800. We need 1,000 more. Can we get just 1 or 2 more goldmen, please? Can I have some gold? No, that's a look. Gotta be careful, get low in pay. Notice when I start thinking of the idea of streaming, I don't feel like stream. Oh, Goldman. It's like I've stimulated already having none of the thoughts. And I have to go cross that and hit the stream. You know what? I've been there once or twice too. It's like, hey, you know, I just want to do something that, like, that's usually only happens on non-scheduled streams. Like, if I'm not scheduled to stream. Almost there. One more gold man. It could be that. I don't know much about ADHD, but it could be that too, yeah. It could be that. I mean, the way I see your statement is kind of like you're like, oh, I want to change the channel on the remote on the TV, but the remote's over there. I gotta get up to change the channel. I just don't feel like doing it. You know, it's just like you want to do an action, but at the same time you're like, nah. Been there. Gosh, I don't watch TV that much anymore. Well, not in terms of cable. Now you just got all digital stuff where you just download the stuff. By the way, I got these today at my grocery store. I might have to buy more of these. I should have gotten the strawberry version too. These are lemon original puppy puffs Stewart soft candy. These are really freaking good. I only paid $1.25. These are actually pretty good for cheap ass candy. Should have gotten their strawberry version. You know, I've eaten strawberry for like kind of like those peppermint mints shaped like this, but soft. Yeah, that's only why I got the lemon flavor, but it's good. I like them. Probably not good for my teeth, but yum yum. They actually got good built-up flavor too. It's not like stale. For $1.25, nope, I can't complain on that. Not one bit. You know what? We probably have enough points. Let's go test return. Yeah, we do. We can sell some armor and stuff. So let's go ahead and make our... Let's go, get our free recovery. That's another nitpick I have with this, and I know this probably... There is a plugin for RPG Maker that allows you to do that. The guy just didn't put it in here. Because I know with Dragon War, you can set the message speed to normal, slow, and fast. There's just one speed setting for it. It's just a nitpick. It's weird that with the battle system, it's decently fast. Yeah, like this. Awesome. I'd love to know how they did this with this. That is really cool. They did a lot of... Like, that's just one nitpick. Overall, they did a wonderful job on this fan remake. I think it said it took them about 3 years to make this. 3 years. Really well done game. And free. It's not like the guy can make money off it. It's an Enix title. Poggers, baby. I like to know how they compose this music. I mean, it's not Dragon War, but the vibe and the feel of it is Dragon War. They did a really good job just giving that nostalgic vibe feeling. So props to them. They made a second one. I'm definitely gonna add the second one as a community challenge. Definitely, because this was very fun. This has been overall pretty fun. It's refreshing to see a fan do a remake of this. You got enough money. We're gonna go sell this other stuff real quick so we can Oh, you bitch. Oh, see, I cursed. My bad. You biatch. Alright, I know this town sells it too. Oh, we got enough money. We don't have to sell anything. Oh, really? Wait. Oh, the magic plate has no extra stats. Well, we're gonna get it anyways. Because I know what the magic plate does. Well, if they keep the achievement to the original. HP. It should recover HP up, right? Yep. That's the beauty of it. We get 1 HP per walk. Oh, so that's how they programmed it, because like in the other one you had to take a few steps to get a recovery. Cool. Nice. Time is it? I think we're gonna call it. Yeah. Let's see what's next we have to go do. And then I think we'll probably call it a stream. I just want to see what we gotta do next here. So our next destination is Senatuni, which sounds like freaking pasta. Alright, we just gotta get level. We have to get some levels. Well, we got, yeah, we can just keep trying to do Sanatuni then. Alright, so. Let's go just make our way back to the castle to get some money, and we'll buy some medicinal herbs, and we'll call it there. And I have an idea who we're gonna raid. What I'm going to try to do off stream on Saturday when we do movie nights, I'm going to play this. I'm going to have this game muted, of course, but I'm going to do some off stream grinding and see if we can get some money. Not money, but just stock up on money, because I don't think we're going to buy, because I think we've got the best we can get in this game. The flame sword, the large. There is a new shield to get, but I'm probably gonna hold off buying that so we can get the ultimate shield, which is where that golem has it. But we can't kill him yet. We're not high enough. So I'm gonna try to get myself to level 17 while off stream. I mean, you guys already saw a decent amount of grinding tonight. We needed new armor. We couldn't do anything. We needed a new armor and we needed a new sword. But we did get past the underground temple. So now we gotta make ourselves way to the ruined town. They say San Antonio. I love the Digger character. He's my favorite. He's like, hey, you're not killing me today, buddy. I love that grin. We're just making our way back to town. And stock up on medicinal herbs and get some more. Since you can carry more than 6. This game doesn't rely on the items too much, but it's nice to have them. Hey, and if this retelling remake game is gonna allow us to do that, awesome. They did a really wonderful job on this. It really is a fun game. We need to buy. Perfect. So now how many we got? 38? Cool. I wonder if the caps. That's curious. Nope, don't need to do that. And we're fully tapped out. Good. I think this game, we should have this finished possibly Monday evening. I'm thinking Monday. If not Monday, then Tuesday. And then Tuesday we'll go right into Penny Punching Princess. Are you plotting something over there? You're not stabbing me using a cute emote. Oh, you eating popcorn? That's cool. I'm eating a cookie. I like popcorn. $9.59 key, huh? Let's save one more time. I like to double save. You know what's a really good snack? I freaking bought like 3 or 4 pounds of it one time. Ordered it online. Caramel drizzled popcorn. Oh. Okay. That's my Homer Simpson drawing noise. Caramel drizzled, not the Cracker Jack stuff. That stuff's okay, but the actual caramel drizzled popcorn that you get online. Unless some places sell it. You never heard of Cracker Jack? Google it. Google it, you goof. Just like you never heard of that? Whim! You silly goose. Alright. Never heard of Cracker Jack? I mean, it's been there since the dawn of time. Cracker Jack's good stuff. Yeah, look it up. Cracker Jack. But it's not as good as the drizzle popcorn I ordered is not as good as Cracker Jack. It's not as good. It's still good, but not as good. It might vary from different grocery stores. It's usually, I know you'll see it. No, it's at Walmart. I know they sell it at Walmart. Oh, excuse me. Never seen it at Walmart? Well, unless they stop selling it. Might be another grocery store or a mom and pop one. Confused, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the party. Kwong X, thank you for the raid. Eternal, Nudie Pootie, thank you for the raid. Oh, I pressed circle. Retro Back Gaming Log, thank you. Cube Dude, thanks for popping on here. It was nice to see you. Bacon, Ryan Pryo. Diesel Goyle, Chaotic, I guess. Uni Bloomer. Bloomy Woomy. So in a couple of days, I'm going to say, Miss Bloomer, when we watching? There's a lot of things you've never heard of. That's okay. I live under a rock too sometimes. I don't keep up with the news. Or maybe you just keep stabbing everyone. You just don't know stuff exists. I'm a plant. How am I gonna hear them? Plants don't have ears. Oh, okay, I see what she says. Well, you have ears because you can hear what I'm saying. Stay adorable, don't change. you want to use the raid information, there you go. We're gonna raid Lamak. I'm gonna send you guys over to him, and Onio, you can give him all the trouble you want, because he's a goof, and he loves hugging people. So I will be back here tomorrow evening around 7 Central Time. We'll get A Bug's Life loaded up and give it a shot. And thanks for coming in for the bonus stream. And the next stream is going to get guaranteed stream Sunday after Friday. But I might do a bonus stream while I'm at work if it's slow enough to play a game. Good night. Thank you for streaming. You're not thankful. You stabbed me, you plant. You don't get to hydrate anymore. You get to go to bed and go time out. Thank you for stream. You're welcome. Yeah, I got your blush emote. Where is it at? Ah! Didn't work. Alright. We're about to raid on out. Until next time.
Preposterous, is it? Why don't we step outside and settle this like men? We are outside. Now why don't we step inside and settle this like women?
I'll catch you later. Y'all be safe, be merry, be awesome to each other. Don't stab people like Onio likes to do, and don't be a plant. Oh! And no Back to the Future! Alright. See you later. Y'all be safe. Bye!